Here we go. What's up, everybody? So I'm just out here doing some striped bass fishing. Striped bass fishing is pretty good this year. A lot of fish around. I just got on another cow. I don't know if the camera was rolling. It froze on me too, so maybe I've got this clip at least. I know this camera was rolling. But yeah, great way to start the day. I can see there's some fish busting over here, some more like schooled up type fish, so I'm gonna go hit them up. Seems like the second that the sun comes up over the horizon line, the big fish have been dipping, but I think that they're on juvenile blackfish right now. There's bunker during the middle of the day, but early morning, I'm almost positive these big cows are feeding on juvenile blackfish out here. Here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I have the camera off. Big fish. Big fish. It's in a rock right now. Big fish. I'm gonna chase it down because it's stuck in a rock right now. Come on, come on. Big fish. There we go. I'm off the rock. Big fish. Big fish. Oh, now it's stuck in this rock. Now it's off that rock. Big fish. Ugh. Oh my gosh, it's another cow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think they're eating blackfish. We rolling? We're rolling. I'm gonna turn this camera on. Oh my gosh, I got another one. Of course the camera was off. It seems to keep happening. Wow, I can't believe it just happened again. Are you kidding me? Big fish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not as big as the other one, but this is a big freaking bass. Oh my gosh, it is as big as the other one. What the freak, dude? Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh my freaking gosh, I got another one. Dude, look at this bass. Oh my gosh. It's a freaking tank. I got you, sweetie. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh, barely hooked. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I got her. Oh, dude. I got another one. Are you kidding me? Hopefully the camera was rolling. I don't even know if it is, but this fish has been in the water the whole time. Cut and re-roll this camera. I'm gonna get one picture with this sweetie. She's kind of good to go, honestly. I've kept her in the water the entire time. Jeez. What a beast. What a freaking beast, man. She's good to go, though. I've literally kept her in the water the entire time. Her dorsal's already up. She's been kicking. Could probably just let her go. She's completely clamped down. I'm gonna let her get a good kick, though. But I think that these fish are honestly eating. There goes that top dorsal. See how it's raising up? Yeah, so we got this like really intense winds coming. I knew there was going to be a little opportunity to get a big fish this morning. Once those winds come in, it's going to be kind of game over. She's totally clamped down. You ready? Never want to release a fish unless she's like actually kicking around. You ready, big girl? You can tell she's kind of good, honestly. Whoa, there she goes. Big old kick. Sick. I can't believe it. I honestly thought that my little window of time to get a big fish this year was over. Oh, there's a bunch of bass over here. The little window of time on these big girls might be over, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see the sun just starting to get on the horizon. What I've noticed is as soon as that sun hits the horizon line, the big fish dip. So I'm curious if they're feeding on blackfish, because once that sun comes up, the blackfish start to get active again. They sleep during the middle of the night. And just seeing that cormorant grab the juvenile blackfish the other day, I'm kind of like, I really do think that that's what they're feeding on, which kind of makes sense that this purple shad has been the lure that's been catching them. Might be a good more induced little topwater. Maybe standing up is the way to do it. That was a small fish though. Come on. Oh, there's a bump. Fish on. Oh. Oh. He grabbed it and then he let go. Like a fish. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. There's a bunch of them. I think we should bust out the topwater. There's a fish. I think we should bust out the topwater. This is a topwater opportunity right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Look at all these fish. Wow. So the big one that I got was right there. Right in the middle of all these schoolies. Oh, he popped off. He popped off. Dang. Dang it. Someone left a comment about like marking fish with the, I'm not even paying attention to the sonar right now. I just use it for depth. I think that with the bass, like early morning, I'm in like 6 feet of water, right? In early morning, I mean, they're so shallow, and like I'm using like a really crappy sonar. I would love to get like a nice side scan sonar. I have side scan on this. Oh, he's waking on it. But it doesn't work very well. But I would love to get that hummingbird, I think. I think that's the one that Captain Mike has. Something like that. Or maybe a Lowrance. But I really don't use... Gosh, these fish are pretty picky, man. They're not touching it. Look, there's a fish right there. I'm casting into a huge school. They won't touch the spook. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the spook a little bit. I think I need to slow down maybe. But it's like when I slow down, they stop hitting it. They might just also be kind of small fish. But there's literally, I mean, look at all these fish. There's so many. Oh, as soon as I slowed the jig down, I mean the topwater, oh my gosh! I hope the camera caught that. That was ridiculous. That was such a ridiculous hit. He flew in the water like 3 feet. I hope the camera caught that. That was so sick. Wow, I'm like surrounded in bass right now. Not a bad fish. Not a big one either, but not a bad one. I think they're really fired up because of this wind. It's about to get really windy here. Not a bad one. Pretty small. But I really don't notice any difference using these single hooks. I don't want to put a bunch of big holes in fish, you know. That's why I like the single hooks. I did get the flutter spoon yesterday for the first time, and that has a treble on it. I'm gonna see how that goes. Seems like those balance better with the treble hook, but I don't know if I'm even gonna use it today. Maybe I should use it right now. Oh, look at this guy waking on it. Oh! I think it's a casting direction issue that I've got going on. Yeah, that's fun. It's incredible how they're just not, they won't hit it. It's kind of like I really got to convince them. They must be just so keyed in on those little sand eels that it's a lot more effort for them to hit this topwater. Come on. It's right in the mix. They just won't go for it. Oh, there we go. There we go. One's on it. Oh my gosh, you look at this. That's so sick. Oh! Oh, it's a sea robin. You seen that? Wow, that's crazy. Sea robin on topwater. See, they're so honed in on whatever they're eating that they're really not interested in what I got to offer. Unless I use the jig. I bet you if I used the jig, it'd be a lot easier. Oh, 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 oh. Is that a sea robin? Yeah, see that? Sea robin. Wow. It's an aggressive sea robin. The GoPro in general, this GoPro Hero 10 has been really problematic lately. It's been shutting off like randomly, and I don't really know what the deal is. They're kind of expendable, these GoPros. They don't really last forever. So many bass, they're just so keyed in on this bait, fish on, that I'm just gonna have much better luck getting them on the jig. Because what they're eating is like these small sand eels. I could probably get them on like a sand eel imitation, but the paddle tail is equally as effective. They're just pretty small fish. So I might go mess around with that that flutter spoon. I think that might be the move. See, they're pretty small fish. Still fun. You complain about small fish, and then come August, you'll be fiending for them. You just wait. That's why I'm not really messing with the fluke so much. I went fluke fishing. Well, I switched to fluke fishing because I wasn't doing well on the bass the other day in New York, New York City. But I feel like people get a little bit giddy, you know, once the species changes, and then come August, when there's plenty of fluke around, you're going to be wanting these bass again. So try and get it in with the bass. There's something right here, right on the bottom. right here. Oh, he's going for it. I think these are porgy. Or no, is that a sea robin? Or is it a porgy? I'm gonna be so hyped if it's a porgy. Oh, it is porgy. Yes. 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 Let me just mark this. What mark is this? Okay, right in this middle of the structure. Yes. Oh, I'm so hyped right now. Been looking for these guys for a while. And that is a nice one. That is a really nice one. Surprised he hit this big profile. Let's try it again. They're definitely here. I'm actually like really surprised he hit this big jig. So now I think honestly that those bass could be eating porgy and juvenile blackfish. That's what I think they're eating. They come in here because there's no bunker around. They need big meals. Those big bass are not. They're not going to eat a tiny little, like what these schoolers are eating. They're not going to eat that. They want the big meal. Wow, there's a lot of porgy here. It might be better to switch to a different jig, honestly. Might want to switch to a smaller jig. Wow, there's a lot of porgy here. Definitely gotta get these porgy in before. Yeah, I'm gonna make a quick lure change here. Something a tiny bit smaller. When these big porgy roll in, you gotta get it in because those little guys will start to flood in soon, and it gets tough to get a big one. So I'm gonna switch to this little Elias shad here. This is definitely the jam for the porgy. I think I got fluke underneath me right now too. Here's the porgy. I think there's fluke underneath me. There we go. Oh, popped them. Oh, popped them. They're here. There's definitely porgy here. There we go. Got him. Got him. Yes. He might be too small. No, he's good. Let's just triple check though. I think he might be short. What is the legal? Oh no, he's 11 actually. He's good. I think I'm just used to looking at these striper. Sick. I'm so pumped to be getting on porgy. You have no idea. This slack tide seems to be what they're interested in. Was it 93 and 65? Okay. Check, check, check. Got him. Wow, this is a good one. This is a pretty good one. I think this is a striper. I don't know what this is. What is this? What did I just grab? It's a weak fish? Weak fish or a striper? I'm not sure what this is. Whatever it is, it's pretty good. Might be a bass. Whatever I just grabbed is pretty big. Bass? Bass on the tiny jig? I can't see it. Oh yeah, it's a bass. Just sitting down there, I guess. It's one of the bigger ones. It's funny, one of the bigger ones on the tiny little jig. Must have just been sitting down there. Look at this tiny little jig. Well, the cow is the biggest one we got this morning, but it's crazy how one of the bigger bass comes on the tiny little jig. I'm in 12 feet of water. I wonder if that flutter spoon would work in this shallow. I'm trying to catch these porgies. Got him. This feels like another bass. Am I really getting this many bass on the bottom? Interesting. These bass must be, whatever eating must be pretty small. Feels like another bass. Jig in the bottom. Yeah, it's another bass. All on the bottom. Should I try that flutter spoon? I don't know. I don't want to use the treble hook with these little fish. Oh, he got snagged. These fish are aggressive, man. Snagged in the eye. There we go. Feels like another bass, though. Oh no, this is a porgy. This is a porgy. What is the mark? All right, so 93 and 65. Or is this a... No, this feels like a porgy. So 90... No, it's a sea robin. So 93 and 65. I go off of numbers, and those numbers are like either boulders or pieces of depth that I have that I know are gonna be productive. I don't really mark where I catch fish or anything. It's more like pieces of depth, like drops and stuff. Oh wow, there's a lot of bass over there. I'm gonna make a move. Wow, there's a lot of bass over here all of a sudden. Damn, it's like a blitz going on over here. Definitely gonna have an easier time standing up. That is a lot of bass. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of bass over here. They look bigger than the ones this morning. They're moving around very quickly. As soon as I stood up, they moved pretty far. They're over here now. I don't think they're gonna want my offering, I guess. Oh, there we go. He wanted it last minute. Yeah, they're a little bigger. School that just rolled in is definitely bigger. These are bigger fish. They rolled in from over here. It's definitely got a little more heat to them. Yeah, they're a little bigger. I mean, not that much bigger, but they're nicer class fish for sure. That's a pretty good one. Not, you know, not massive, but they're bigger. Whew. There we go. Yeah, purple shad's been really producing this year. It's been my go-to lure. It's interesting this time of year, you know, the fish really, you get all these different size schools. It's pretty fun because they're migrating right now. Ooh, there's some big ones underneath me right now. There's some big marks. I might try that flutter spoon. I feel like because they're sitting on the bottom. Yeah, you know what? This is a good opportunity to try that flutter spoon. I'm gonna try it. Whoa! Maybe not. Maybe I should stay with the shad. There's just so many sea robins. Look, see, there's two following each other right now. Oh, I gotta make a move here. I've been watching the weather all morning. It's supposed to get up to 15-mile-an-hour winds in about a half an hour from now, and I can hear it coming in already. And the weather is usually pretty, I mean, like the weather apps are usually pretty accurate, like an hour before the weather happens. I've been watching it all night, just trying to get on that little window of time this morning. But we got a big cow. I got porgy for lunch. Got some topwater action, some sea robins. Pretty good morning, honestly. And yeah, I can feel that wind coming in. And tell you what, this is the Long Island Sound that I'm fishing right now, and I've really learned my lesson out here. Just with the trying to think I can overpower the wind with this little plastic kayak, and I just get thrown all over the place. So I've learned my lesson too many times that 15-mile-an-hour wind is just too much. So I'm going to make a move and try and get to a little more protected area, just so I don't get splashed around. I mean, so you can see it doesn't look like I'm wearing the dry suit anymore. When the weather, I mean, when the water temperature hits around 62 degrees Fahrenheit, I switch into a wetsuit. I've got a wetsuit on underneath me right now. That's 3 millimeter, and so I'll wear the wetsuit until the water temperature hits about 70 degrees. I've got like a very low tolerance to the cold. I get cold very easily. And yeah, I can already see the wind is starting to creep in here, and it just gets sketchy out here. So I play it safe with the dry suit and the wetsuit until, you know, 70 degrees. And then, you know, 70 degrees, I can swim in 70-degree water pretty comfortably, but I just don't mess around anymore. I can't believe it. This is decent. There is a lot of fish over here. This is a great spot when there's a lot of wind, so you can still catch fish. Look at these guys. That is cool. This is my get out of the wind area. Well, this wind is a little too intense for me. It's nice to see that there's still some fish back here, though. Usually this kind of gets dead this time of year. I've been digging around looking for fluke. But yeah, I'm just getting blown too much by this wind. Could probably sit here and catch a bunch more bass, but I'm pretty tired, and I got a nice cow this morning. So I'm gonna head out. But thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.